everyone. I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys had a super fantastic day. I had a long day at work today. Okay, it was a long day, so I'm happy to be here with you guys. All right, so I'm a little bit late coming on because, like I said, I had a long day at work. So yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, guys, if you guys could come on in so we could talk and so we could get to the topic at hand. I really want to know, have anyone ever called CPS, which is Child Protective Services, on you? Or have you called Child Protective Service on somebody else because their child were being abused or whatever else was going on with the situation with the kids? So that's what I'm talking about here today. Cardi B, in my last video that I put up, Child Protective Service was called on her. So that's the fool. And with Cardi B, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like with her, you never know when it's a prank or when it's something. With her, I feel like you just never know. Oh God, I'm so hungry. I can't wait to eat that food. You just never know. I feel like with her, you just never know. She's not somebody that you could take serious. She's not somebody that you could say she's a reputable person. She's somebody that I feel like is always looking for attention. So in that case, I don't know if everything she's saying has any merit to it. So that's what I want to talk about, because CPS is a big and it's a serious, serious deal. People calling CPS on you, it's not something you play about. Your name get into the database. Next thing you know, you're looked on like a crackhead mom. Next thing you know, people start labeling you as CPS. It's just all around not a good look. So if this really did happen to her, that really does suck. I mean, really does suck. But with Cardi B, the way she goes about things is always so very immature. Very immature. And I understand that you're mad about things and things happen. I just feel like when it comes to her, it's always something that's lackluster. It never makes sense. She's supposed to be putting out an album damn near a century ago. That can't come out. Now she's talking about she's getting a divorce. That's still up in the air. You understand? Then she had another baby, and now she's gonna call CPS, and she said that she's going to sue CPS. How can you sue CPS? How can you sue CPS? If they call CPS just don't pop up at your house for no reason. Somebody had to call them for them to come out. You understand? Just like when you go for a job interview, a job just don't pop up at you where you at. You have to go out there and get active. You understand what I'm saying to you? So that's the same thing with CPS. You understand? You have to go out there and somebody is gonna call them to come in here. Not to me. Please don't come to my house, because I don't need no more drama in my life. So I just feel like with Cardi B, it's always a show, it's always a charade, it's always something that just does not add up to anything. It's just always something. I feel like she's highly disrespectful. It's like all she knows how to do is get online and be a hood Bronx rat. She just starts screaming and yelling, and she's always telling you how much money she have. Why is that important? That I just feel like, when somebody's not used to having something, they're not used to class, they're not used to decorum, they're not used to, value, and then when they get a little, it's like they don't even know how to behave themselves. I feel like Cardi B falls into that category. she's she's always looking for a reason to yell, to scream, to fight, to argue, to cuss, to sue. I feel like her career is going to be based on how many people did I sue for 2023, 2024, and so on and so. I feel like that's all her career is going to be based on, suing people, because it damn sure is not going to be based on how many albums she's putting out and the numbers. It's not gonna. She's not in the category of music anymore. She's in the courts.
She's in the courts at this point. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't respect how she came about and how she, and you think about with Cardi B that I don't like. I'm not a Cardi B fan, duh, right? But I'm not coming down on her because I'm not a fan of her. I'm coming down on her because the way she goes about things, you could tell. Let me tell you something. A person's demeanor when situations occur is always going to sort out how they were brought up. So if you get into a little jam and the first thing that comes out your mouth is a lot of violence, a lot of narcissistic remarks, or you want to shoot somebody or what, it just shows your mentality and how you was low key brought up. But if you come out like, oh, somebody called CPS to me, guys, listen, man, this is serious. These are my kids. You really can't be out here doing the most. Oh, I should have put this on. Do not disturb, child. Hold on. Because it'd be a whole bunch of stuff popping up. Sorry. And it's just how you go about things. That's what's going to separate the woman from the child. And I feel like she's still in her junior high school mode. I'm going to give her that age, about 12 years old. I'm going to give her about 12. I feel like she's still like 12 years old. There's no way that she's over 25. There's no way that she's over 30 and she still behaves and carry on this way. There's just no way. It's just weird to me. So I do not respect her. I do not respect her verbiage. I do not respect how she carries herself as a mom. It's just, oh my God, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. It's like I heard Nicki Minaj said, and it's so, so true. And not because I'm a Nicki Minaj fan, I'm not going to just always be in Nicki's side. No, because that's weird, right? I like other genres of music. I like Taylor Swift and I like Ariana Grande, whatever her name is. I like people like that. But as far as the melanin section is concerned, yeah, Nicki Minaj said recently, right? You could dress a pig up, put lipstick on the pig, but it's still a pig. And that's what the case is when it comes to Cardi B. You can get her nose fixed. You can get her lips puffed up. You can get her hairline pulled back. But she's still a chick from the Bronx who have no decorum about herself. She's rude, she's loud, she's violent. She has no respect. She don't have any respect for, I'ma say, the black race. I'ma say that. She calls her dude a B-ass ninja. He's a B-A-N, a B-ass ninja. That's what she calls him. So if you have, and at the time they were still married. So nobody knows if they ever were really married, but I don't care about that. I would never waste 1 second of my time researching whether she was really married or not. That's her business. That's not something I would really look into. I really don't care. If you could come out here and fake that you were married when in actuality you weren't, that's weird. You're a weirdo and you are a loser for that. Who goes around and say they're married when they're really not? You feel me? Unless it's for papers, unless it's a business transaction, yeah, that's different. But a everyday person going around saying they're married when they're not, that's a bit much. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, guys, CPS is not something you play with. It's really, really not. It's really a serious case. It really is. So whoever's out here calling CPS on people, y'all need to stop that. And if this really did happen to Cardi B, that really sucks. That really sucks. My Latin princess. Right? She said she was black. I don't know what she is this week. I don't know. It's like Little Kim, because Little Kim started out black with a cute little punk button nose, and then by 2024, I think she's an Argentina type of woman. I don't know what Little Kim is, but yeah. So I just feel like Cardi needs to calm down. She needs to relax. She needs to go back to the drawing board, take away all the Crayola, and come up with some ballpoint pens and get to the business. When is she going to put out an album for her fans? Not for me. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I have yet to see a song that I could say, oh wow, that song is a bop. I'm not into no wop, wet ass. I'm not into that. That is like who? What? That is so disgusting. I hate that song. I hate it with a passion. So I'm not sure who's out here supporting Cardi B. I know they said, what's her gang called? I don't. They're not the Barbs. That's Nicki Minaj. What are they called? Barty Gang. So I'm not out here supporting Barty Gang. I could care less what's going on with. I'm not even really into the celebrities the way some people go goo goo gaga over them. I'm not into them like that, to be honest with you. I'm really, really, really not. You understand? So yeah, it's very sad that somebody took the time out of their day to call CPS on her, and then they came to her house like 11 o'clock at night. Why is CPS? Let me tell you. Oh my God. This is a stunt. I just thought about it. CPS is not coming to your house that time of night. They're not. They may get the report and then in the morning they're going to send out. Oh my God, this is another stunt. I just thought about that. CPS don't come to your house this time of night. Do they? I do not think so. I think CPS come to your house like in the morning between business hours. I don't think they just pop up at your house like that. Now, if you call the cops and you say, a child is being abused, then yeah, I can understand that. But I don't think CPS is 24 hours. Are they? Is CPS 24 hours, child? Is Cardi back on her lie reign again? Cardi lie? I feel like that's all she does. She does all these little gimmicks to look for attention, and it's just so lackluster. It's very sad. It's very, very, very sad. It's very sad. So who's this? Dale, what shoes are you? Actually, I'm wearing some Skechers sneakers. If you must know, Mr. Daniel. If you must know. Only if you must know. I'm not. Why do you want to know what kind of shoes I'm wearing? Have CPS ever been called on you, or have you ever called CPS on anyone for child abuse? Oh my God. My feet, they look fine. I have really cute feet because I have small feet. So my feet are a size 6, 5.5, 6. So my feet look fine. I mean, can you answer my question? Because I answered 2 questions of yours. Have you ever had someone call CPS? Or do you have children? Do you have any kids? Do you have a pet, a dog? Has they ever called CPS on you? Wow, that was funny. Have they ever called CPS for maybe your little cat, your little doggy, your little chihuahua? I'm just saying. And listen, guys, speaking of another problem, a situation, P. Diddy is the videos on my channel. P. Diddy is in the news yet again. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it real. I am completely over P. Diddy news. I've never, ever, 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 even when the World Trade was bombed back in the Gap, they didn't get this much coverage. Why is this man such a target at this point? Not really why, but like, damn. P. Diddy is like really running the YouTube spaces. He's running CNN. He's running ABC. I mean, he's just everywhere. He's everywhere. I promise you. He's everywhere. You understand what I'm saying to you? Everywhere. So I'm not understanding what's going on. I'm really, really not understanding what's going on. Uh-uh. I'm not understanding what's going on. So anyway, guys, I don't want to talk about P. Diddy no more. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really over P. Diddy. If he did all them things, and now the new cases that he sexually molested, or not molested, he sexually raped a 13-year-old child. I mean, at this point, are you surprised? Is there anything that can come out for you to say, oh my God, P. Diddy did that? At this point, are you surprised at anything that comes out the news regarding P. Diddy? Would you be surprised? Not I, said the cat. Yo, and I'm not even laughing at P. Diddy. I'm just laughing at the fact that when is this going to be over? The trial have not even been started as yet. So if all this is happening and the trial didn't even get on, that's crazy. That is really, really crazy. Between him and Cardi B, it's just like, oh my God, it's just a lot. It's a complete crap show at this point. You understand? So I don't know where's everyone at. I have all these subscribers and I don't see anyone here as yet. I'm not even my day ones. Where you guys at? That is not you. You guys are really doing the most. But anyway, guys, so that's what I really wanted to come here and chop it up with you about the whole CPS situation. That's not something you play about with. But the way Cardi B went about it is also not the way you go about things. You don't go about things like that as a grown woman, you know? Like, you have to conduct yourself in a manner where people can respect you. You know? I bet you Nicki Minaj, and they, speaking of Nicki Minaj, they came out a couple years back, and they are a couple months, maybe like a year or so, and they did the same thing to Nicki Minaj. They called CPS on her. So is that what's going on around here, tit for tat? You call CPS this year, I call CPS next year. You call CPS. Oh my God, yo, I cannot even laugh. I'm so hungry. Oh my God, I got some soul food back at the house. When I tell you it's going down, no basement, but it's going down when I get back to the house because I'm so hungry. All I had today was 3 eggs, and that was it. 3 eggs and some organic green tea. That was it. That's all I had today. But anyway, guys, I'm giving you guys 17, like less than 3 more minutes to see what's going on with everyone, because Daniel was just in here, but I think he left. I don't know. So I hope you guys had a good day so far. How was you guys weekend? What you guys have plans for this weekend coming up? Anybody? Don't all talk at once. Oh my God, this is too funny. This is too funny. Yeah, guys, just be careful out there. Be careful with your kids. Make sure you're doing the right things for your kids, because you know your kids can call CPS on you too, right? If they go to school, they have bruises, they are being abused. And nowadays, they don't even have to have bruises. If they feel like they're being abused, they could call CPS on you. And now you'll have a case against you. You understand? So you have to make sure you're doing the right thing by your kids. Shout out to all the mommies and shout out to all the dads who's out there who's taking care of their kitties. Shout out to you. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe to be a good parent. Yes, it is. I have 2 boys, so I know. But yeah, guys, so if I don't see nobody in the next 2 minutes, I'm just gonna peace it out. But it's okay. This is all called a building format. You still have to have patience. You still have to do your thing, even if it's just one person that shows up. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate you for showing up, even though you didn't ask a question pertaining to the topic. But thanks anyway. Anyway, guys, so I'm literally gonna get ready to get out of here. I'm not sure where's everyone. I guess you guys are out and about doing your thing, and that's totally fine. I thank Mr. Dale Daniel for stopping by and for showing the channel some love. If you ever get a chance, you can always subscribe to the channel. And if you would ever like to support the channel, it's Cash App $Grace Reporting. All right, so I just want to thank Dale Daniel. Ciao. Oh, Thank you, Daniel, for coming through. And I hope you guys have a fantastic night and a fantastic rest of the week. I thank you so much and continue being a good mom or a good dad to your kids without reservation, without expecting them to do the same thing when they get older because they're not obligated, child. But if they do, that would be well, awesome, and well respected. All right. I thank you and have a good night. Bye, guys.